So you're trying to sabotage her?
She didn't even say that.
And what happens when self-centered people only focus on their own agenda, you end up hurting people around you by accident.
What did she do?
Let this be a lesson to you.
This is a girl fight, and you guys obviously don't like each other.
Oh my God, this is the sabotage right here. These are the real saboteurs. Today we're taking a look at Netflix's Super ModelMe. It's a modeling competition. And they're mad that one of the players in their competition tried to be strategic. So let's take a look, shall we?
So for this week's photo shoot challenge, you guys are in for a face-off. That's right, ladies. You will be working in pairs.
I'm excited, but also very worried.
I'm also worried.
Because the least person I want to pair up with is Cassandra.
Cassandra, you will be working with
That girl that said she doesn't want to work with her.
Wee.
What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? What did I told you guys. You don't... Have we learned nothing from America's Next Top Model? Have we learned nothing? If the producers ask you, who do you definitely not want to be paired up with? Where are my notes? I need notes.
What was that? Cassandra? You definitely don't want to work with her. Okay, put that down. She's gonna work. Well, how do you spell that? Which one? Can you point her out in the room? Just so we know definitely not to put you with her. Yeah, we would hate to do that to you. Who's the second person if Cassandra's not available? To not work with you, of course, because we're not gonna do that. Okay, thank you, Wee Wee. Go over there with Cassandra.
Lie. You need to lie on these shows, okay? Whoever you don't want to work with, say you want to work with that person the most.
She wants us to fight for real, because that's easy.
Nikki, Jennifer, Priska, Zaleen, TJ, Hannah. Quinan, as winner of last week's photo shoot challenge, your advantage is that you get to be paired up and shot twice. So the judges will select your best image of the two to judge.
What does that mean? I'm so confused. What? So she's working with, she's working with two different people. That was very confusing. By the way, you guys, these haircuts, diabolical. See, this haircut signals to me that she must be the winner of this show because she has a normal haircut that flatters her. Do you notice that?
I'm feeling okay. So I want to talk to Melanie because we're both working with Queen. I feel like we should be strategizing to limit Queen Anne's full potential more to our own benefit.
Okay.
She does have this advantage right now with me and you.
Yeah.
And I don't want her to win this photo challenge again.
What do you have in mind?
So we do two different stories. Let her be two different characters. So it's like her doing two things instead of her practicing on one. And possibly get her another winning picture, you know?
To me, it's not much of a strategy. If she's a good model, she'll be able to do anything. It doesn't matter what it is. You can give her a trash can. She'll be able to work with it. So this strategy to me is not going to work.
Think about what I was saying.
Yeah, I am going to think about it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sabotage anyone because
so funny.
I'm focusing on myself.
She's like, I'm going to think about it. I'm not doing that. Because there's nothing to do. That's not really like a strategy. Where's Mr. J? He would have been perfect for this. He would have made the girls cry before the photo shoot. That's what they should do. This girl, what you need to do is make her cry. Go up, just say she's ugly. Oh, your eyebrow, you forgot to pluck a hair right there. Say anything. She cries, therefore ruining her own photo shoot. She's gonna do terrible. And that's what Mr. J does, and it works for him. He's ruined many girls' photo shoots on America's Next Top Model.
Girls, I want you to meet Jeff Chang. He is your photographer today.
Nice to meet you.
What are these what is this hairstyle? What on earth? Okay.
I'm way closer to Quinn than Isabel, so of course I told Quinn what she told me.
I feel very angry with Isabel, but I had to focus on this photo shoot.
Ladies, you have 10 minutes. Your time starts now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, look me so high fashion and so fierce. I feel so much energy right now.
What is this?
Hold on.
Wait, yeah, hold on. What is what is going on? What is the look today? They're wearing the dresses. They have like a half mullet, and then they're wearing a prom dress, and they're wearing sneakers. And there's ice cream. And there's these two plastic, this is all they could do? This is all they could bring? A single lollipop with some suitcases? That's it. That's what we get. Maybe the pictures will surprise us.
Hold on. You are not waiting for the photographer. You guys are just going at it.
Okay.
And I'm getting a lot of coochie shot from you, honey.
Okay. It was pretty difficult not showing everything since my slit was so high and me and Quinn were jumping all the time.
Melanie, don't hold your dress. You gotta do it without holding it.
Okay, but it has a slit. She has a slit in her dress. That's why he's getting those shots with her, the slit is showing everything. So she's trying to hold it to listen to her feedback, and then she's like, "Don't do that." So give her another dress. Give her something else that's not. They're not going to. Let's just move on.
Kick your leg back more, Queen Anne. And you're looking too far up. Your eyeballs are like way up in the top of your head.
The concept is so messy. It doesn't make any sense to me. But at least Cindy is coming through with the direction, at least. I think she really does give some good advice, like looking up, showing the whites of the eyes, all that stuff. It's important.
So the story we chose is we're in a club fight.
Everyone just gonna be fighting?
This guy we both like, and made the best woman win.
I like your
I would never
emotion.
fight over a man. I'm just saying. The hairstyles are very interesting. This could. You know what? Here's the thing. The pictures could be good, even though this looks questionable. So let's just wait to see the final photos, huh?
Jennifer, I'm not feeling your emotion yet. If you're gonna scream, then scream.
Okay.
I'm trying to be as fierce as possible.
The
but
candy cane?
Cindy's not convinced.
I don't believe you yet, Jennifer.
Okay. Actually, just fight.
I'm trying so hard.
Keep going.
But despite that, I'm fighting and giving my best.
Beautiful.
Oh my God. She's actually choking her for real. She's like,
Oh, it's just for the picture. What did you say about sabotage? You want to sabotage me? I heard you strategizing.
Yes. That's it. Awesome.
the hug after. I'm like,
Me and Mimi are not best friends. I have a big personality. He has a big personality.
what's with the hair? Okay. This is interesting. I like this as a prop. Now, are they going to not fight for this one? Are they going to do something cute? Or are they going to start swinging? I don't know. Is she going to throw this at her? She's going to be like, this is for the photo shoot. Yeah, I heard what you were saying about me.
You know, when two bad bitches get together, I think the fight's gonna happen.
We need to see your face. I'm only seeing your neck right now.
But for this photo shoot, the fight is what they want, right?
Yeah, they want fight.
Oh, whoa, careful. Don't really knock each other out.
She says that as the other model has a candy cane around the girl's neck. Cindy's like, please, no. Please, let's be gentle. But also, the fighting is not realistic.
But every pose that we change, it doesn't work.
Guys, it's a mess. You guys aren't in sync.
You don't want to fall
And we keep fighting each other because nobody wants to lose.
Wait, who's punching who? Figure it out.
So that
Didn't Cindy just say, "Oh, don't hurt each other for real"? But who's punching who? What's the setup here today? Who's getting knocked out? Is it your turn? It would have been so much better had they done some high fashion poses next to each other, like modeling with the candy cane or something. They could have done something cool with the candy cane or that giant like candy individually wrapped.
It's difficult to shoot with Zedin because she is trying to take all the strong poses while I'm just staying here with my
staying
baby
here
pop.
with my lollipop.
Priska, don't be afraid of her. Don't let her dominate you.
I mean, she looks uncomfortable. She's like, okay, relax. I have my little lollipop here. Trying to survive. Candyland Fight Club. That's what this is. After the violence is over, would you like to try some cookies? That's what little elves come out. Hi, guys. Sorry to interrupt what's going on here. We do have some Keebler cookies in the back. care for some? Yes, they are gluten-free.
Hannah, your
Oh
problem.
my God. What was that? The looks are interesting. Okay. I don't know what the inspiration is here. Trolls? The Trolls movie? Trolls Prom? I don't know. What this is so random. They just got finished giving the girls makeovers, changing up their hair and doing all this only to put them in this type of hairstyle for the next photo shoot.
You go high, I go low. I'll go high. Okay.
We're just listening to Cindy.
Hannah, hold the candy in the other arm. It's getting lost behind TJ's head.
Whatever she says, we react.
I think we have enough jumping. Let's start wrestling. Nice!
I'm just hoping
Okay.
there was some
Start
amazing
wrestling.
photo that will save us this week.
Point your toes, both of you.
It's a little awkward to watch, just a little bit. I kind of want it to be over. But the girls are doing a great job, I must say, trying to work with, another model in this situation with no clear directions other than just start wrestling. I think they're doing pretty good.
When Melanie disagreed with my idea, I am like, okay then, I'll try to do best myself and cooperate with Queen Anne.
Isabel wanna kick me out? I don't care.
Finan, what if you get on your knees?
My dress is very tight. I cannot do too much and move too much with my dress.
No, something else. It's not working.
Really,
Aren't you the one who just told her to do that pose? And then she's like, it's not working. And now she lost however many frames she had. Sometimes as a photographer, I'll be like, hey, do this pose. And then the model will be like, hey, I can't lift my arms or something. So you have to be realistic when you work with models because there are certain things they can't do because of what they're wearing. There are certain restrictions. Sometimes it's too tight. Sometimes they don't want things to show. So always keep in mind that sometimes the models just can't do those poses because of what they're wearing.
Something more that's like, oh, okay. Let's try that.
Basically come to the set and mental, feel like my energy really
I like
come
her
right
feedback.
to my body.
Struggling, struggle, pulling.
It is the last 10 shots and the atmosphere
shoot is
is
so random.
crazy. Queen Anne and I are on fire.
This is very chaotic.
There's only one winner to the photo shoot challenge. I want to win. I want to be at the top.
3, 2, 1. That's a wrap.
Oh my God, that was such chaotic energy. I can't imagine being on a set like that and everyone's just screaming and yelling and fighting, choking each other with candy canes and individually wrapped candies. What do the final pictures look like? Only one way to find out. Let's check out the judging.
For this week's photo shoot challenge, you had to mix the naughty with the nice and serve us the sweetest looks with a healthy dose of spice. And now on your next elimination, you'll be finding out who's fighting on and who's tapping out of this competition. Joining me at the judges' table today.
If they did a makeover on me and gave me that haircut and then eliminated me, I would refuse to leave. I'd be like, there's no way I'm not going out like this, sweetie. I'm here for this show. You put me in Edna's Gen Z cousin haircut. I'm staying. I can't go out like this in the public eye. Okay? So you're gonna keep me figure out someone else to eliminate because it's not gonna be me. Not looking like this, Habibte. I'm gonna wait for you to choose somebody else. I would refuse to leave if they messed up my hair and then eliminated me in the same episode. This B-roll is killing me.
Hello.
Hi.
Let's take a look at your picture.
Wow. Okay. The photography is incredible. Good job to the photographer. I love the lighting, the editing, the colors. Perfect. Perfect photo. The models aren't even looking at each other in this picture. They just seem like and notice how she's holding her dress, which is what Cindy told her not to do. They're going to criticize her for that, for sure. That's why they chose this picture, so they can criticize her. I told you not to hold your dress, remember? But she had to because the slit was so high. So just know they're going to bring that up. I already know.
The first thing that this photo screams at me is energy. That being said, I don't feel like you guys have synergy in this. You're not even looking at each other. In a way, I kind of feel like this photo could have been two separate photo shoots sort of photoshopped together. And from that, it disjoints the whole story of the image.
Let's see the other pictures. Because you guys purposely chose a picture where they're not looking at each other from like the hundreds of pictures that the photographer took. So again, this is why I just take it with a grain of salt. Whatever these judges say, I'm like, okay, let's see the rest of them where they are looking at each other. You know, because you can spin whatever narrative you want by picking the picture that fits that narrative. And that's what they did here.
I have a lot of issues with you holding your skirt, Melanie. The fact that I had already told you that you've got a slit there, you're going to have to work around it, doesn't mean just grab it and close it off. If you had brought your left leg up and crossed it over your body, that would have solved the problem. But in fact, a lot of the poses, you just kept jumping up with your legs open the whole time.
But you put her in one of the worst dresses ever for this type of shoot because she has to do movement shots. So with a slit that high, she's going to be limited. They can literally sabotage the models just by giving them difficult pieces to wear and then having other girls wear pieces that are easier to model in. So I'm telling you, it's just like little things that you have to consider in these modeling shows. Who is wearing what outfit?
Quinn, when I said intensity, you kept rolling your eyes back. I remember saying, stop looking up at the ceiling. You're cheating your face.
I'm sorry, I feel like this photo was taken before she gave that feedback. Because they're both doing the things that she told them not to do. So they could have easily just chosen the picture of like her pre-feedback and then blame them for not taking her feedback. But this was probably one of the earlier shots. That's my theory.
Oh, you guys are twinning today.
I love this photographer. Incredible photography. The colors, the lighting. He took this boring set and he transformed it. Look at this. Amazing. I like the styling more for this, and I think that the photo is pretty cool. I honestly, it's growing on me. I like it. I'm liking it because of the photograph is so good.
Your face looks shocked. It's a little bit like bad acting.
You know why that is, Jennifer? Because you didn't believe in the role that you were playing, and that's why your face is not working in this photo. That being said, I think the teamwork worked for me because this photo as a whole is so well balanced. But I will have to say that, Nikki, you definitely carried Jennifer in this shot. And if it wasn't for her, you'd be in trouble, honey. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. And that's how they get the girls to go against each other. If it wasn't for her, you would be eliminated. We're just throwing it out there so it can simmer and you know that the other girl can resent you. And then you feel like you owe her something, just think about that for the entire season. That if it wasn't for this girl, you would no longer be here or have your career modeling. That's what I hear. I'm like, okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. She did choke me with a candy cane, though. Does that matter? Does that matter? I guess not. The B-roll is killing me.
Watching you guys was the complete opposite of Jennifer and Nikki. While they had great teamwork, I could feel the tension between you two.
During the photo shoot, we definitely had a power struggle. We were fighting with each other a lot, and nobody wanted to lose.
All right, let's take a look at your picture.
Oh my God. This looks like a real fight. This looks like, hey, I told you to stop texting my man. These two are going to be in the bottom two. Just from this picture alone, I know that. It's just terrible. Like, there's no movement. It just looks messy. Like, it looks like mid-shot. If you're one of the models on this show and this picture pops up, you better pack your bags. You're flying home that same day. And you better hope that they didn't cut your hair.
You guys didn't really bring anything to this picture, which baffles me because you're actually living what the brief was. This is a girl fight, and you guys obviously don't like each other.
There was a lot of instances where you guys would just both be punching at the same time, so I couldn't use that. And then you'd both be like falling back from each other at the same time.
Show us those pictures.
You guys were not communicating at all.
Okay, wait, hold on. The fact that this lady on the screen, you know, she's on her little Zoom call, she's like, you guys don't like each other at all. Does she even know that these two girls? Does she even know? Where did she get this information? And why is she telling the girls that based on this picture? She's like, you're living what this brief was, to hate each other and to beat each other up. That wasn't the brief. The brief, literally the introduction, they were like, face off and you're gonna be in pairs. Nothing, no one ever said anything about violence or punching.
Celine, is that you?
Yes, it's me.
Oh, God.
You look badass with your new hair.
Thank you.
Wow, the colors are incredible. Is she choking her in the picture? Okay. I would not like someone doing that to me. I don't care if it's modeling or not. Like, I don't need you to do all that. At the ice cream, the Museum of Ice Cream. I don't think that they condone violence like this. I don't think that they want, the Museum of Ice Cream wants this for people to be fighting over. Like, did you get the last scoop? Was there no waffle cone?
I love this image. The only thing, Celine,
the choking?
is your face.
Is her
I think
face,
that
okay.
when we're showing a lot of teeth, we still
Not
want to
the
be
choking.
conscious to not go overboard and bare it all.
Okay, but the choking wasn't overboard?
You were actually one of the girls that I looked at when I saw this picture and said, oh wow, okay, she's really interesting. Like, she stood out. Unfortunately for Priska, Celine stole the show and made you look weaker.
They have a script and they're sticking to it. This is all just drama. It's not about the pictures. It's not about the modeling. It's, are you guys gonna hate each other by the end of this? Is it working?
Next up is Hannah and TJ.
That haircut, I'll never get over it.
TJ, how do you like your hair?
I love it so much.
Stop, TJ.
This was one of the most drastic makeovers as well.
I actually feel more me after this haircut because I'm no longer like the basic bitch. I'm more the cool bitch.
Oh my God.
Good attitude to have. So
notice how Cindy's like, it's a good attitude to have. Cindy doesn't say, oh, it looks great on you. You look amazing. Because she knows it's not. She literally says it was the most drastic makeover. Watch the makeover episode where I reacted to. Look at her before. You won't believe it. Then come back to this video. Wow, best picture.
I really loved this picture.
Best picture.
Hannah, you were amazing. You used the prop. You looked strong. I can't pick a single thing with you, which is weirding me out because I always have something to say. TJ, you look super high fashion and you really aced it for me. I love this picture.
I'm sorry. Well, here's Asa. What have you done with her?
Well, I'm not here just to ruin people,
Oh,
okay?
okay.
I'm here to make you guys win.
Oh my God, you guys, I am.
Did they just tell on themselves? This lady just told her. She just told on herself. She's like, I'm not just here to ruin everyone's life. Cindy, please. You know, I can give a compliment every season. It won't kill me. She's not here just to ruin people, but to also ruin their hair, which is why we have this.
Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Nice.
You guys look nervous towards us and also with each other.
I think before our photo shoot, I made a mistake. So we're a bit tense, I guess.
What was your mistake? What did you do?
When you first told me when Queen was my partner, honestly, I was very scared because I know she's a strong competition. So like, I was thinking about how can I guess, strategize a bit more so then I can show you guys more about me.
So you were trying to sabotage her?
She didn't even say that.
I was just thinking.
Wait, hold on. She didn't even say that. She literally just said, let's have her play different characters. How is that being, it's not like she's like, oh, let's cut the strap off of her shoe or let's, you know, unzip her dress or something. It was just like, let's give her a concept idea. Something so innocent and not malicious. It's nothing malicious. I've seen people do some crazy stuff on these shows, okay? Like Survivor, they like hide stuff and lie and do all of this. But this girl just came up with something like, maybe perhaps we could just have her play this nice character, maybe? What do you think? Anyone who watches reality TV shows like this knows people do some crazy stuff and are really super malicious in what they do. This doesn't even come close.
I feel like the way I conveyed it at that moment, because I was so into like the competition, it became really raw.
Cindy's like,
and I lost myself at that moment in time.
Stop. Isabel, all this behind the scenes, trying to damage each other, it does not pay off. And really, instead of sabotaging her, you're sabotaging yourself. And I'm actually glad that you brought it up because it shows perhaps there's a little bit of remorse in you
Actually, you brought it up.
But I don't like that at all.
Don't act like you didn't know, Cindy. We all know that you knew and you had your script. Okay, you guys look tense between each other. What happened? Did you sabotage her? Did you strategize with her innocently? If you want to win, sometimes you got to strategize a little bit. Nothing wrong with it. It was just a suggestion, too. She didn't even end up doing it.
Came really wrong, and I lost myself at that moment in time.
Stop.
Stop.
Isabel. All this behind the scenes, trying to damage each other, it does not pay off.
It only pays off when we do it. Okay, Isabel? So all this strategizing, that's for us to do. Habibta, not you. The only person who's damaging anyone is going to be us, and that's why we gave her that haircut. That looks like a wig. Basically, let me translate it for you. The only people who are going to strategize and cause drama between you guys is going to be us. Okay?
And I'm actually glad that you brought it up because it shows perhaps there's a little bit of remorse.
Remorse
in
for
you.
what? She didn't do anything.
But I don't like that at all. All right, let's take a look at your picture.
Okay, let's see. So awkward. Wow. So good. Amazing. She did. I like her in this picture. She looks so good. I mean, the picture's great. Again, photography is amazing. But let me guess, Cindy's not going to like it because there was sabotage behind the scenes.
This photo confuses me. You're not really fighting, Isabel. There's no spice. In fact, you're serving more beauty.
That's good.
I
Fashion.
feel like Quinn is the powerful one in this image, and she's like manhandling you. You sort of look like a prop.
Quinn,
No,
I
she
think
doesn't.
you did pretty okay knowing that you got sabotaged. Isabel,
Stop.
this industry is not kind.
Stop.
And
no, this late. We're going to disconnect from the Zoom call, Habibta, if you keep this up. Okay? What did she say? How do you feel knowing you got sabotaged? Nothing happened. Literally nothing happened. This is too dramatic.
I think you did pretty okay.
I think you did pretty okay knowing that you got sabotaged. Well, like, yeah. How did she... But tell me how she got sabotaged, though. What was the sabotage? The thought of her wanting to give her... What was the character? What was it? What was the sabotage? Tell me.
Isabel, this industry is not kind. And you gotta ask yourself, do you wanna be one of those people? Because I'll tell you something, I remember every single person that was mean to me in this industry, and they actually made me sit here today and work. You're
Like you're
actually
being mean to her.
pushing people that you think that you can push down, you're pushing them up higher. You're basically making yourself lose.
I don't think she was malicious about it.
I think the intent behind it was a bit malicious because why would you plot and plan so much?
Because she's overthinking herself too much. What your problem is you're not thinking about other people. And what happens when self-centered people only focus on their own agenda, you end up hurting people around you by accident.
What did she
let
do?
this be a lesson to you. All right, my turn.
What did she do? I truly don't understand. They act like she did something harmful to this model. They act like she stole something from her or glued something to her. I don't know. But nothing that she did got in the way of the photo shoot. Absolutely nothing. I have to watch this back. I'm going to go back to the very beginning. We're going to watch it together.
What do you have in mind?
So we do.
She even says, what do you have in mind? She's entertaining the thought of this sabotage. Because they're in a competition, you guys, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, if you got to strategize to get ahead a little bit, you know, as long as you're not hurting anyone. But at the end of the day, it is a competition.
Two different stories. Let her be two different characters. So it's like her doing two things instead of her practicing a one. And possibly get her another wedding picture.
Okay, what was so bad about... What did she say? The sabotage was saying, let's do two different stories and have her play another character. Okay, that was... This is so ridiculous. Okay, let's go back to this judging.
In terms of angles and even face positioning, it's very similar. And she had two chances, and she did pretty much the same thing.
Of the two photos, I prefer this one. I feel like there's some sort of story. She's actually connecting with her opponent.
I actually prefer her photo with Melanie.
Wait. Do you guys notice something right now? Do you guys notice this? They chose the same pose of her on purpose. Oh my God. This is the sabotage right here. These are the real saboteurs. Is that sabotagers? They tried to choose her looking the same in both of these pictures. The people who are accusing another girl of sabotaging her are actually the ones that are sabotaging her. Look, and this is the proof right here. Do you guys see this? You're telling me that out of the hundreds of photos the photographer took, they happened to choose one with the same pose. Look at, her eyes are in the same direction. And it was just a coincidence. You're telling me that it's not on purpose? I don't believe it. But remember, she's the one who had the advantage.
Is it a coincidence that Cindy is the one who told Queen Anne to do this pose that looks similar to the photo that she just took with the other girl?
Oh, okay. Let's try that.
Basically, pose.
I'm giving you each one last chance to plead your case, starting with you, Isabel.
I know for sure there's a big misunderstanding of my character, and I want to prove to everyone who has that misunderstanding of me right now that I am a model of integrity and I have my own principles.
If not you, then which one of the other girls should leave us today?
What does it matter?
Cassandra. Because I do think that Wee has a lot of potential to be a really good model.
Yeah, but she's not the judge. I hate when they have the girls pick, who do you think should go? Who should we send instead of you? Who's going home? I don't know. But maybe Cassandra's going home? I don't know. It's not going to be Isabel. They're definitely keeping her for the drama. I know they didn't cut her hair. Oh. So did she stay? Did she leave?
I'm sorry, Cassandra. The spotlight has turned off for you. In the world
well,
of
at least listen, if they cut my hair like that, like they did with Wee Wee, and then they were trying to send me home, like I said, I'm not going anywhere. You better get some security. I'm not going anywhere with this haircut that you gave me for this show. So you either cut my hair and I win the whole competition, looking like Lord Farquaad, or you don't cut my hair and you let me go home. And you give me a blowout. That's it. It's one or the other.